Welcome back to my channel Pratham Diaries. Today's topic again on Power BI. I'm going to discuss about a feature that was released last year November, but I am not sure whether this feature is widely being used. I'm not sure whether people are aware about how to use this feature completely. This feature is called the DAX Query View. So DAX Query View is one of the features that was recently introduced, and it works similar the way if you want to query your data within Power BI. You can do that easily. It resembles something that you want to do like SQL queries or some of that sort. So, but it is a very helpful feature. And what I can do is I can show you the feature, and let's do one thing. Let's head over to the system and I'll show you how it works. So this is our Power BI report. So it's loading. So let's wait for a minute to load. Yeah. So this is our Power BI report that I wanted to use the DAX query on. So DAX query is the fourth option here in the DAX query view, and this can be enabled from your preview feature. So under file option settings options, under the preview features, you would be able to see the DAX query view. So here under preview features, if you go, we have the DAX query view. So there is a very good article that Microsoft has written. So you can definitely, I would recommend you to go to this view. I'm going to put this link in description. It gives you a lot of ways, how you can define measures, how you can evaluate columns. I would recommend you to go through this. So you can run and, look at data as how it is. So it gives you similar queries like this. So you can basically, look at all these things. So this is very good. I kind of love this feature. So like, for example, I'm in the DAX query view, and for example, I have a orders table. So this is my orders table, and this is my orders table, and here I want to evaluate my orders table. So basically, if I want to do a column statistics, I go to my DAX query view, and under the orders table, I have this option for quick queries. I can come here and do a column statistics. It'll give me all the column statistics like, min, median, I would say count, distinct count, everything, count, distinct values, null count. So it gives you an entire query that is being referred to the column statistics, and it gives you on the right hand side, you have a table to see each and every KPI, the column stats that you have. For example, a lot of times we want to look at data and we want to export data for testing. So what you can do is, we take this query here, and from here we do a quick queries and give me top 100 rows. So I can take this top 100 records, and if you look at this, it gives me a select top 100 columns from order table by order ID, and it gives me all the column names. So this similarly works like the SQL query that we want to do. And here what we can do is we can copy this and we open up a new Excel. And for example, in the Excel, I can paste this and it automatically pastes. It's like a table. So you are able to get this, details as well. So if you want to test it, similarly, like for a very good example I can give is, I can create a new query here and I can define a measure. I would say a measure. I would say measure. Measure name would be, I would say orders table. I have to open it in brackets, orders table. And orders table, I would say give me, a column name means, profit. I want to see profit LA, for example. Okay. And profit LA, and I would say give me calculate sum of profit. Okay. Where my filter condition would be where my city is equal to New York City, because it's present in the data. So I can do this. And now once this measure is created, I can evaluate this here itself. Evaluate, I can do evaluate, and I can give it a name, profit NY. Okay. And I would say comma, and I would give it, order profit LA. Order profit. No, before that, I want to summarize the columns. So I would do summarize columns, and I would say I want to summarize this by the product name. So I would do a product name, and I want to summarize this measure. So product name, the measure name, and I would say give me the, what was this measure we created? Profit LA. So I would say profit LA. So if you look at this measure is created here, And the moment I close this and I do a run, so I'll be able to see profit across New York. So I can then go and, cross-validate this against my data. And if I kind of like this, then if I want to add this measure, I can, click on this. So what I can do is I'll just create another measure. I'll copy this and I would say profit. I want this for, Los Angeles in this case. And here, instead of this, I would want to have, comma. I would say I'll copy this and I'll paste it here and I will say profit LA. And I'll may change this to NY. So this will be NY and LA to LA. And if I do a run, I'm getting an error here. Now, why is this error? Because profit LA, profit NY, profit NY, NY. Run. Summarize column function is equal. Okay, I just missed out a comma here. So here, if you look at this, I get the profit across LA. So this is one of the ways you can look at this. And now if you want to add this measure in, you can definitely click update model, add new measure, update model, and then update model, add new measure. And say take this update model, add new measure. So you update this, you get the measures here. And then you can, use these measures in your further visualization. So I can come here and I can do a new page. And within this new page, I can take a product name and I can do a profit LA versus profit, NY. And I can do this. So it's simple. It's very easy to use. I kind of love these features. The other thing that you want to do is, like, for example, if I'm on the first page and I want to analyze my visual. So if I can go to my performance analyzer, and within performance analyzer, I can basically go and, select a category. I can start recording and I can refresh the visuals. In this case, I'll clear this once and I can do a refresh visuals. So all my visuals are getting refreshed. But what I can also try to do here is, I can go to any of this state. For example, this is my measure, sales by state. Or I can do a sales by year, quarter, month. So here, this is my visual that's selected on this. And I can see there's a visual display 143 seconds and 143 milliseconds is fine. I can either copy this query and paste this in Notepad. Like, for example, I am pasting it here. I get all this query. But instead of this, I am not sure what is going to happen. So what I'll do is I'll run this query in the DAX editor view. And I am able to see everything, all my query here. And I run this query, get the output. I can also see a command palette where I can add things in. That is fine. But, I'm able to see what my query is doing here. And, I will be able to see treat as switching the fields because I'm using switch fields as a switch tables here. So I'm able to understand what is going on into my query. So this helps us, understand each and every details, how visuals are performing. So this is one of the ways you can do it. Other way around is, if you're looking at multiple queries that we created. So I have every individual query that I'm putting in. So I can look at this multiple queries and use this into my report. So this becomes a very, very useful way of tackling your reports, into Power BI. And I would really recommend for developers to use this into the day-to-day lives. If not, multiple times, but at least try to use it once so that you get a hands-on on it. And that's about today's video. I would prefer, if you would like the video, please do comment on this. If you want me to do more research on this, do let me know. And, I really appreciate you guys taking on the time. Thank you so much for your time. And once again, have a great day, guys.